Do you want to know if a guy loves you or not? Men are different from women in many ways, and one of the most obvious is how they express their feelings. If you're wondering what a man will do if he really loves you, if yes, then you are at the right place. Today we will tell you all about what men do if they actually love you. Here are the head pointers to look for. 1. Treats you with 100% respect. One of the biggest requirements of a healthy relationship that most people take for granted is respect. The guy who loves you will respect you as a person. He will respect your choices, beliefs, and your ideas. It may not sound super sexy, but it's necessary for any lasting relationship. Any guy who wants one with you will much respect you and have your respect as well. Even if he doesn't always agree with you, he will still try to see things from your perspective and respect your point of view the same way he hopes you'll do for him. 2. Is a good listener. Men are often accused of not being good listeners, whether he forgot that it was your cousin's anniversary this weekend, or what your favorite flowers are, but small details like these too matter. A man who cares for you will always listen and remember the little things you mentioned. He will do his best to take in all the details he can because it's his way of showing how much he values you and what you have to say. 3. He considers your advice. Most men tend to ignore the advice given to them, especially if you're always eager to provide information and point out their mistakes. Once you understand that a man does not want you to solve his problems and that he prefers to figure things out himself, you give him the independence his ego wants. When he sees that you support him and have faith in his abilities, that's when he'll want your advice. He will seriously consider your suggestions because he truly values your opinion. He will get past his pride and try things your way. 4. He will fight for you. Fighting for you also means fighting with you sometimes, to be clear. This doesn't mean calling you names, making a fight for no reason, and especially non-physical altercations. Fights or arguments don't normally speak of bad times in the relationship. Occasional disagreements and discussions are a good sign that he's trying to make things work. It shows that he is committed to you and wants to find solutions for your relationship. 5. He compromises. A relationship is not a business transaction, and it shouldn't be, what is in it for my situation? Someone who's just playing the field and only gets into relationships to get something out of it won't ever sacrifice his self-interest to stay with anyone. When a man truly loves you, he wants to see you happy, even if it occasionally means putting aside his interests for the sake of yours. However, this does not mean that he will become a doormat and let you take advantage of it. Compromise goes both ways. 6. He gets a little jealous. You may find this a bit surprising, but jealousy is among the most human of all emotions. Everyone gets jealous sometimes, especially when they think they're about to lose someone they care for. If a guy shows jealousy, it means he has strong feelings for you and doesn't want to lose you. He'll try his hardest to always be the closest person to you. He'll have no problem interrupting your conversations with other guys. Of course, not all men will do that. They might not want to come off as controlling or obsessive, but they will still ask questions. Sometimes the man might not even realize that he's doing this, but actions tend to speak louder than words. 7. Won't care what you do as long as you're together. Whether you're just going shopping or attending a party at the weekend, he'll want to be involved. A man who truly loves you will want to spend as much time with you as possible and not just on date nights. A meaningful relationship is just as much about mundane things as it is about exciting stuff. 8. He will love how you look even on your bad days. The more time people spend together, the more comfortable they get with each other, and the need to impress and always be all done up simply dissipates. This isn't always the case, but you'll both eventually feel free to walk around in your pajamas and ratty sweatpants. He'll still think you're beautiful, no matter what you're wearing. For him, it's not what you wear, the makeup you put on. 9. He'll be proud of you. A man who loves you and won't be shy about being proud of you. Whatever you put your efforts into, your family or your career, you can be sure that your hard work won't go unnoticed. All of the admirable things you do and how much you work toward your goals make him proud and happy. Even if you fall short, he'll still be proud that you tried in the first place. And if you're both competitive, he won't feel as crushed about coming in second place. 10. He follows through on promises. Most people are good at making promises, but not everyone can follow through on them. Someone who cares about you, though, will always try to follow through on their promises. A man who loves you wants you to think highly of him. And he knows that he can't get the respect he wants on empty promises. Going back on his word means breaking the trust, and he cares for you too much to sabotage your relationship. If he's honest and always tries to follow through, it shows how much he values your opinion and your heart.